EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for December 21st, 2023. It is the first day of winter today. Winter arrives at 10:27 p.m. That is the winter solstice. The shortest day of the year is today, and that will arrive later this evening. North Penn Car Wash in Lansdale, Montgomery County, Pennsylvania sponsors the Thursday video forecast. Keep your vehicle looking great all the time and stop wasting your money on those costly individual washes with North Penn Car Wash's Unlimited Car Wash Club. You can join at a very low price starting at just $13.95 per month, and it's the only place where weather doesn't matter. Snow, ice, and roadway salt and brine season is starting very, very soon, and you can take the worry out of having your fresh wash ruined without having to break the bank in order to keep your car or truck clean. With North Penn Car Wash's Unlimited Car Wash Club, you can stop by as often as you like within the calendar month to get a fresh wash for that one low monthly rate. They are North Penn Car Wash, 986 Sumneytown Pike in Lansdale, Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Proud sponsors of the Thursday video forecast. Okay, so today's a pretty easy forecast. Big, enormous high pressure sitting over the eastern third of the country here, and that is going to give us mostly sunny skies today, and it's going to be a pretty simple forecast for today. Not quite as warm as yesterday. By a couple degrees, it might be a little cooler because there's a little trough sitting up here that's kind of snuck down a little bit. Very strong high up here that's 1,041 millibars. It's going to force us down south over the next 2 days. So we're going to have temperatures, a little bit cooler today, 40 to 45 with those mostly sunny skies. But no wind to contend with, so that'll be one bit of relief. You don't have to deal with the wind chill. Tomorrow on Friday, you're looking at a mix of sun and clouds, and 36 to 42 is the spread in temperatures, and that's because that trough's going to dip down just a little bit more here on Friday, but not much. So most of us are in the 30s. A few areas farther southeast get into the lower 40s here on Friday. Then on Friday night, we're going to see an increase in clouds ahead of this next system. Mostly cloudy here on Saturday because this system in the Ohio Valley is going to be moving toward us, but is going to be falling apart as it does so. Can't rule out that you get overnight Saturday night, that you get a quick shower, maybe even a few snowflakes up here by the Pennsylvania-New York border. First of all, this is, just to clarify, this is not going to be a white Christmas, okay? We made that very clear. But can't say that up by the New York-Pennsylvania border you can't get a few flakes coming out of that, but that's not a white Christmas. White Christmas is accumulating snow on the ground on Christmas Eve, not Christmas Eve, which is Saturday night, because the next day it looks like it's just going to remain mostly cloudy on Sunday, but we have no precipitation whatsoever on Christmas Eve itself, and the temperature's going to warm up a little bit because that little bit of a trough that's there is going to kick out. You see the red lines here indicating the higher heights coming in like this from this direction, and that is a warmer flow that's going to come in here for actually 4 days. Okay, we're going to have about 4 days of this from the 24th to the 27th, where temperatures are going to get up in the upper 40s on Christmas Eve, and then near 50 or either side of 50 degrees here on Christmas Day, and it keeps going into the lower 50s, low to mid 50s, in fact, by the time we get to Tuesday, Wednesday, with showers working in. That's a synoptically driven warmth ahead of our expected cooler temperatures behind it. So the trough that comes in behind it that changes the pattern around a little bit. We talked about in yesterday's video, but this is what is looking like. Monday on Christmas Day itself is a partly to mostly cloudy day. So starting the day off partly cloudy, then late in the day you have some increase in clouds, and of course overnight too. And here's Tuesday. Tuesday looks like the first half of the day is cloudy, and then the second half you're going to have some showers arriving in the afternoon with this. That will continue to the overnight and maybe the first part of Wednesday. It's uncertain if you're going to have anything trailing behind this, like the European model shows here. It's kind of do puts a little tail on this thing here. I'm not so sure about that. It looks a little goofy the way that evolved. But there is an opportunity through the end of our 7-day forecast period, both Tuesday and Wednesday, for some showers, but not the entire time. So Tuesday probably starts off dry. Wednesday probably ends dry. But in between there, you could have some showers with this front moving through. And then behind here, you're going to have a transition day next Thursday, which is the 28th, it looks like. So warm the 24th to the 27th. 28th might start off warm and then turn cooler later in the day as this trough moves in. And then Friday and beyond, we get the trough settling in. That's going to hang with us for a while, looks like. So we're going to have some cooler temperatures coming in to end the month and to begin January at least, and probably beyond that too. But here's that warmth coming in for the 24th, which is, of course, Christmas Eve. And then it keeps going for Christmas Day, the day after, and the day after that, too. The transition day is going to be the 28th, so that's when we start off the day warmer and turn cooler as the trough moves in later in the day. And then we just continue to stay near to slightly below average for a couple days through early January. You can see by the time we get to January 3rd, we're looking at temperatures about 2 to 3 degrees below average at that point. So we'll keep an eye on a storm signal in this time frame too. That's a possibility as we get into the first week of January. So we'll have to watch out for that because we're going to have cooler temperatures. And at that time of year, you really don't need temperatures cooler than average to produce snow necessarily because you're already at annual climatological minimums for the year. You're getting very close to that. Once you get to January 10th, you reach those minimums for the entire year. And it stays that way for the next 3 weeks. So you don't need below average temperatures necessarily to produce snow, but it certainly helps. And we will have that, it looks like, going forward through the month of January. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for December 21st, 2023. Have a great Thursday.